welcome back to my channel. So in this class we'll continue the chapter 2 what relation and function. So we'll start exercise 2.1 and in this class we'll discuss the whole exercise, full exercise in one class we'll cover. So stay tuned. So question number 1 is that so based on the previous class, whatever we have discussed, whatever we have learned about this concept, addition and function, we will discuss here. So question number 1 is that if x by 3 plus 1 comma y minus 2 by 3 equals to 5 by 3 comma 1 by 3, find the value of x and y. So we know that if the two order pair is equal, then we can say the first element equals to the first element of the another pair. So you have to start like that. It is given that x by 3 plus 1 and y minus 2 by 3 equals to 5 by 3 comma 1 by 3. It is given in the question. So now since it is given, so we can write the first element equals to the first, this one, and this one equals to this one. So x by 3 plus 1 equals to, we can write 5 by 3, and x, so we can, if we calculate it, if we solve it, we can write x plus 1 by 3 equals to 5 by 3, or x plus 1 equals to 5 by 3 into 3. This is 3. So 3 cancel out. So x plus 1 equals to what? 5, and x equals to 5 minus 1, that is x equals to what? 4. So we got the value of x. Now we'll calculate y, value of y. So this will equals to this. So y minus 2 by 3 is equals to 1 by 3. So 3 will be LCM. 3 into y, 3y minus 2 equals to 1 by 3, and 3y minus 2 equals to, we can write 1 by 3 into 3. 3 cancel out. So 3y minus 2 equals to 1, and 3y equals to 1 plus 2, that is 3y equals to 3, that is y equals to 3 by 3, that is y equals to 1. So we got the value x equals to 4 and y equals to what? 1. So these are the value of x and y. We will move to the next question. So question number 2 says that if the set A has 3 elements and the set B is given, then find the number of element in A cross B. Okay, number of element. We should not write what is the value of A cross B, what are the element of A cross B. We have to write the number of elements in this A cross B. So since A has 3 elements, so we can write n of A, number of element in A is 3. And we see that B contains 3 elements, 3, 4, 5. So we can write n of B equals to 3. That is given in the question. Clear? So now we know in the previous class we have discussed, if we have to find number of element in any condition product of any two set, we can write n of A into n of B. Let me erase this one. N of B. Okay, so n of A is what? 3, and n of B is what? 3. So 9. So that means there is, so number of elements in A cross B is what? 9. Got it? Next question, G 3. If G equals to 7, 8 and H equals to 5, 4, 2, these are the element of H. Find G cross H and H cross H. So we know how to find condition product. So G, first we will find G cross H. So G is what? 7, 8, and H is what? 5, 4, 2. So now we'll find their cross product. So paired 7, 5, next 7, 4, next 7, 2, next 8, 5, next 8, 4, next 8, 2. Okay, so these are the these are the elements of G cross H. Now we have to find H cross G. So H cross G is what? So first we will write value of elements of H 5, 4, 2 cross G 7, 8. So now we will find the element 5, 7, 5, 8. So 5 will be multiplied to 7 and 8, 4, 7, 4, 8 and 2, 7 and 2, 8. So these are the element of G cross H. Okay. Now we'll discuss question number 4. State whether each of the following statements are true or false. If the statement is false, rewrite the given statement correctly. Okay. So let us start. So if P equals to M comma N and Q equals to N comma M, then P cross Q equals to this is given. So we have to justify the answer. It is true or false. So P is given what? M comma N. And Q is given what? N comma M. So if we find P cross Q, so what we will write? What are the elements? M into N, M comma N, M into M. Next N will be multiplied this one, so N comma N. Next N into this one, N comma M. These are the pair. What is the pair? So M comma N, M comma M, N comma N and N comma M. But here it is mentioned only M comma N comma N. So these elements are absent here. So that is why this is false. And this is the true form, correct form. Correct form. Okay. So this is what? Correct form. Clear? Next. So if we talk about question number 2. So if A and B are non-empty set, then A cross B is a non-empty set of order pair x comma y such that x belongs to A and y belongs to B. So this is actually the definition of Cartesian product. So first element should be belong to first set and second element should belong to second set. So first set is A, second set is B. That's why this is true statement. Next, if A equals to 1, 2, B equals to 3, 4, then it is said A cross B intersection phi is 5. So is this statement is correct or correct? So let us check. So A is 1, 2 and B is 3, 4. So A is what? 1, 2 and B is what? 3, 4. So you have to find what? First B intersection phi. Then you have to find Cartesian product between this one. B intersection phi. So what is the value of B intersection phi? So the value common element is what? Phi. Okay. Sorry. Common element is what? Phi. So this is because intersection means what? You have to take common element. So intersection phi means what? Non-empty set. So to take common between a non-empty empty set to a non-empty set, we'll get phi set, and A cross B intersection phi will also phi. We discussed this. This will not say rule. This statement we in a notes form. So if you want to take a cross product between a non-empty set to empty set, we'll get always empty set, that is phi. So that is the statement is true. Yeah, no need to correction. Okay, next question number 5. A equals to minus 1 comma 1. Find A cross A and A. So first we will find out A cross A. Then we will find A cross A to A. So minus 1. So we will write it minus 1 comma 1 cross minus 1 comma 1. So we will get what? Order pair minus 1 comma minus 1. Okay, and this one to this one, this one to this one, minus 1 comma 1, 1 comma minus 1, 1 comma minus 1, and what? 1 comma 1. So these are the element of A cross A. Now we'll find A cross A cross A. Basically we'll do this one to the set itself. So minus 1. So if I rewrite this one, we'll get 1 and minus 1 comma minus 1 and 1 comma 1 cross 1, minus 1 comma 1. So if we find out, we'll get minus 1. So this one to this one. Minus 1 comma minus 1 comma minus 1 comma 1. This one to this one. Next, so second element to this two element. So minus 1 comma minus 1. Next, minus 1 comma 1. Next, third element to this two element. 1 minus 1 and 1 minus 1 comma 1. Fourth element to this two. 1 comma minus 1 and 1 comma 1. So these are the elements of A cross A cross A, and this is called what? Ordered triplet. Sorry, ordered triplet. Yes, they are called ordered triplet. Next, question number A cross B equals to this one is given. Find AB. So what we know according to the definition of the Cartesian product, what do you know? Let us recall that we know that the Cartesian product of two non-empty set P and Q defined as P cross Q equals to P comma Q, the ordered pair, should such that P belongs to, this is P, small p belongs to capital P and small q belongs to what? Capital Q. So this is the definition. So according to the definition, we can say the set A should define like that. So first A is repeated here, B. So means A comma B, and B set should be defined like that. Second element X, Y means basically X comma Y, because element should not be repeated. So A is A comma B, and B is X comma Y. Next, 7. Let A equals to this one is given, B equals to this elements are given, C equals to elements are given, D element. Verify that this equals to this and A cross C is the subset of BD. Basically two sums is there, we have to solve. So first A cross B, so left hand side. So when the equality is given, it means you have to prove left hand side equals to right hand side. So first B, find out B intersection C. So what is the B intersection C here? Common element you have to find between B and C. So 1, 2, 3, 4, B, C, 5, 6. No common element means empty set. So A cross B intersection C will be empty set. We know if you find out Cartesian product between a non-empty set to empty set, we will get the empty set phi. And the right hand side, if I write right hand side, so A cross B. So first find out A cross B. A cross B is what? A to B. So write down the elements 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3 and 1, 4. Okay. Next 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3 and 2, 4. So these are the elements. Next A cross C. A cross C. What are the element? A cross C means A to C. So 1, 5, 1, 6, 2, 5, 2, 6. So now you have to find out A cross B intersection A cross C. So is there any common element? 1, 1, there is no 1, 1, 1, 2, there is no 1, 2, 1, 3, there is no 1, 3, 1, 4, there is no 1, 4, odd pair, 2, 1, there is no 2, 1, 2, 2, there is no 2, 2, 2, 3, there is no 2, 3, 2, 4, there is no 2, 4. So means here also we get phi means empty set. So that is why we'll set LHS equals to RHS. Left hand side equals to R hand side. That is proved. Verified, you can say. Okay. Next. So we'll do second one. So A cross C. So A cross C equals to. So what are the element A cross C? In the previous slide we have done A cross C 1, 5, 1, 6, 2, 5. So we write 1, 5, 1, 6, 2, 5 and 2, 6. Okay. Now find out B cross D. B cross D. So B, addition product to B and D. So 1, 5. 1 will multiply, on will pair to 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 5. 1, 6, 1, 7, 1, 8. Next 2, 5, 2, 6, 2, 7 and 2, 8. Next 3, 5, 3, 6, 3, 7 and 3, 8. Next last 4, 5 and 4, 6, 4, 7 and 4, 8. These are the ordered elements of B, D. So now you have to find any element belong to B cross D, any element of A cross C belong to B cross D or not. So means all the elements should be belonged. That is, then we can say A cross C is subset of B cross D. So here 1, 5 present, 1, 6 present, 2, 5 present, 2, 6 present. So all 4 elements is belongs to B cross D. So we'll say what? A cross B, A cross C subset of B cross D, because all the element of A cross C present in B cross D. Clear? This is subset sign. Next we'll move to question number 8. So let A equals to 1, 2, B equals to 3, 4. Write A cross B and how many subset will have A cross have and list them. So without any calculation we can find out the number of element present in A cross B. How? So we know n of A. Number of element in A is how many? 2. Okay. N of B. Number of element in B is how many? 2. So means we know that number of element in A cross B is equals to what? N of A into N of B. That is 2 into 2, that is 4. But we have to write how many subsets. Okay, how many subsets will A cross B have? How many subsets? So we know in subset in sets chapter we know how to find out number of element in a set. How many number of subset of a set. So if I consider A cross B equals to a set, another set C. So now the set become C. So how many subsets of C? So n of C is what? 4. N of C is what? 4. But subsets of the set C is 2 to the power 4. We know 2 to the power 4. Number of element 2 to the power n means number of element. So means 16 is the number of subset in C. C means what? A cross B. Clear? Now you have to list down the subsets. Okay. So the set A cross B. First find out the set A cross B set. Define A cross B. So 1, 3, 1, 4, then 2, 3 and 2, 4. These are the elements of A cross B. Now subsets of A cross B equals to. Okay. So how can we write? So there is systematic process. How? So we'll write with according to the number of elements. So first we'll write the set containing no element, like 5 set. Then we'll write set containing 1 element. So these are the element 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 3, 1, 4 and 2, 3 and 2, 4. Next we will write set containing 2 element, means this one, then this one. So 1, 3 to 1, 4. Okay. Next 1, 3 to 2, 3. Next 1, 3 to 2, 4. Okay. How will pairing? So 1, 3 is pairing first 1, 4, then 1, 3 to 2, 3, 1, 3 to 2, 4. Then what? 1, 4 to this one, 1, 4 and 2, 3. And 1, 4 to 2, 4. Then 2, 3 to 2, 4. Okay. So these are the sets containing 2 elements. Next set containing 3 elements. So 1, 2, 3. So 1, 3, 1, 4 and 2, 4. Next 1, 3, 1, 4 and 2, 4. 1, 3, 1, 4 and 2, 4. Next, so 1, 4 is done. 1, 4, 2, 3 and 2, 4. 1, 4, 2, 3 and 2 comma 4. Okay, next 2 comma 3, 2 or 2 comma 4 and 1 comma 3 is done. 1 comma 3, 1 comma 3, it is not done. So we'll write 1 comma 3, 2 comma 3 and 2 comma 4. And the set itself means the set containing 4 elements means set itself 1 comma 3, 1 comma 4, 2 comma 3 and 2 comma 4. So these are the 16 elements present here. 16 sets. Okay, and these are the subsets of A cross B. Okay, got it. Next, we will move to question number 9. Let A and B be two sets such that n of A is 3 and n of B is 2. If these are the element of A cross B, find A and B. Okay, so n of A is 3 given. Okay, and where x and y are distinct element. So n of A equals to 3 given and n of B equals to 2 given. So n cross B equals to, you know what, n of A into n of B. So 3 into 2, 6. But I think it is not necessary. So we know the first element is belongs to the first element is belong to the first set. So means x, y, z. So we can write the set A equals to x comma y comma z and B equals to, so 1 to 1. So elements are distinct. So we'll write 1 comma 2 are the elements of B. And here also given that n of A is 3 elements. So 3 number of element 3 and n of B 2 element number of element is 2. So these are the set A and this is set B. Next question number 10. The Cartesian product A cross A has 9 elements among which found this one and this one element is found. Means 9 element is there. We have given 2 elements. Find the set A and the remaining elements A cross A. Means you have to find set A and the remaining elements of A cross A. So if we find out the set A, we can easily find out A cross A and then we can find out the remaining elements of A cross A. Okay. Since A cross A is means n of A cross A is given 9. Number of elements A cross is 9. So we can write n of A cross A equals to n of A into n of A. Yes or no? So since it is same element, so you can write 9 you can write. So 9 you can write 3 into 3. That means n of A can be 3. Means the set containing 3 elements. Okay. So 3 elements. So the elements are what? Minus 1, 0 and 1. So we can say the elements are what? Elements. So we can write here A cross A, the set where A comma A such that A belongs to A, means first element and second element both belongs to A. So means minus 1, 0, 1, these 3 distinct elements belongs to A. Means minus 1, comma 0, comma 1 are the 3 elements which belongs to A, because this definition says that. Okay. Since, so this is find out set A and now we have to find out A cross A. Okay. So means minus 1, comma 0, comma 1 cross minus 1, comma 0, comma 1 cross. So minus 1, comma minus 1, minus 1, comma 0, minus 1, comma 1, 0, comma minus 1 and 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, -1, and 1, 0, and 1, 1. These are the elements remaining. So minus 1, so comma 0, this one, and 0, 1, 0, these two elements is given. So remaining elements are, so we can write remaining, okay, so remaining elements are what? Minus 1, minus 1, minus 1, 1, then 0, minus 1, then 0, 0, then 1, minus 1, 1, 0, and 1, 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 2 elements are given. So means the 7 elements here listed. Okay. So we have done the whole exercise 2.1 here. So I hope you understand all the questions. So if there is any doubt, you can comment in the comment section that this question is not clear to us. So I can give you any another solution or anything else. So if there is one more suggestion, I will give, repeat one more times, means total 2 times you can repeat it, then you can understand better. Okay, so tata for today.